Yo, what's going on everybody? Servo here, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to teach you how to craft the Wishful Aurosa outfit. And not only that, I'm going to show you how to do it super easy. We're going to be able to cut so many corners and just do this as efficient as possible. So if you guys are wanting to craft this miracle outfit before the second miracle outfit that is about to drop, then this video is for you. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button and subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. And when the second miracle outfit does drop, I will have a guide on that and I will link it and post it in the comment section down below. But subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's jump right into it. Now, there's several things to know about this outfit, so watch the video in its entirety. So up first, we are going to have one portion that's going to be really hard. There's not really any corners you can cut through that. We're just going to go straight into like the hardest part, and then it'll get easier as we go. So whenever you pull this up, you have the miracle outfit. Right now, we just have one. Again, we're about to get a second one soon. So we go to craft, we hit select all. You're going to see we have a ton of items that we're going to need to craft this full set. So to be able to even unlock these sketches for the Wishful Aurosa, you are going to have to go to your Heart of Infinity, and that is this thing right here. So you have to pretty much progress through the entire main story, and you're going to unlock these notches going all the way up here, all the way to this middle section right here. So this is where it's going to stop. Now, whenever you unlock this, you'll get those sketches. You can work on that. Again, you have to pretty much do the entire storyline. So the hardest part about this isn't necessarily getting these items or even completing the main story. It's these four right here. So you have Golden Dew, Glimmering Scale, a Vine of Dream, and Golden Fruit. You may be wondering how to get those. Well, unfortunately, you're going to have to pull up your Pear-pal, and you see these factions right here. You're going to have to defeat every single like stylist over here. And then you're going to have like the boss. They're like gym leaders pretty much, like the equivalent of gym leader in Pokemon. So we have Adarina over here. You're going to have to defeat her. And really quickly, just the way this works is you just start from the bottom. It's like a little tournament system. You would go up against these two, and then you would go against the one up here, and you just keep doing that for every single stylist. Whenever you complete all of them and you get to the actual boss, you will then get a medal. You have to turn those medals in over here at the Stylist Guild to get those items. So you would have to defeat all the stylists over in Flora Wish, all of them over here in Breezy Meadow, Stonewood, and Wishing Woods. Now, one thing to note is you actually don't have to defeat each of them on average, great, or perfect. Like as you see some of these over here in the harder difficulty areas, I only completed them on normal. That's fine. You just have to beat them once on at least the lowest difficulty to get each of those medals. After you get that, you just have to go over here to the Stylist Guild over in Florawish, and we're going to exchange them. Here's a Dada over here. Just going to talk to her. And I actually have some that I need to exchange. So you would get this option up here to exchange Sovereign's Medal. You just want to click on that. And I just got 2 Golden Dew. So I still need the other one. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to her and exchange the other medals that I already have gotten. Exchange Sovereign Medal. We have the Sexy Medal and Fresh Medal. So we're going to go ahead and exchange those. And we just got 2 Golden Fruits. So now the hardest part is done. Once you get that done, the rest are very easy to actually obtain. So there's a couple ways to get back to that menu because you're going to have to flop back and forth. If you're on mouse and keyboard, you can hold Alt down to pull up your little mouse, and then you can just click on it. On console, I'm not sure what it's going to be, but you can just click over here, and then you can click to target interface. It'll take you back over here if you want. That's just one way, and we already have all this stuff selected. So I have all those done. Now we need to get all of these ingredients right here. I'm talking suspenders, Fluff. We need 8 of them. We need 5 of the Manny Beetle. We need 3 of the Wreath Fluff. We need the Beretsant Feather. You need 5 of those. Some of these are easy. And then there's ones like the Essence. So these 3 right here, you actually have to get the essence of an item. So we have Starlit Plum Essence, Bunny Fluff Essence, and Sizzpollen Essence. So how do you get those? You're again going to have to go back to your Heart of Infinity, and you're going to have to look over here. So this one is for collecting. So you would click on this row right here. This is collecting. The first one here, it says collection, provide essence when collecting high quality plants in the Memorial Mountains. So this is how you actually get essence. The same for animal grooming. If you need animal grooming essence over here, you would need to click on this one. So this would give you high quality animals in Memorial Mountains. Same with bug catching and then fishing, which you don't need any of that for that. Now, one thing to keep in mind, if you go to animal grooming and then you go to like this last one here, it'll give you essence for higher quality animals. And the last one will actually give you a chance of getting double rewards. So whenever you're like grooming an animal, you have a chance of getting double rewards. That would make this grind even easier. You don't necessarily need that, and it's really not that hard to get the resources, but you do have the option there. And then for collecting, it's the same thing. You have a chance of getting double rewards. As you see, I didn't even go and do that. So that's one way to get the essence and acquire this stuff easier. And then another thing is you're going to need this Bedrock crystal command here. You need 80 of them. So let me quickly show you how to get that item. For this, you're going to have to go to any warp spire. We're going to go to Realm Challenge. And over here on the left, you have a Realm of Dark. So these have different versions of bosses, and they have different like items, like resources that you can actually obtain. So we needed the command one. So we would click on Phantom Trial Boldy command. This is going to give us 5 bedrock crystals for 40 energy. So you are going to have to defeat this boss, and then you can spend the amount of energy that you actually want to get the amount that you need. So we need 80 of these. So you would have to spend tons of energy on this. Unfortunately, it's something you could do passively. Now that we're about to get an update where once you've completed this boss one time, you can just come over here and convert the resources without actually doing the fight again. So that's going to be very helpful, but you will still have to spend the energy for that. So each round, each 40 energy will give you 5. You just have to do however many until you end up getting 80 of those. So this is actually very easy, and the boss fight's not too tough. Like I said, just beat it once and then you can come back here and exchange it. And the other thing I want to touch on is the fish over here. So whenever you're getting the fish, like this one for example, it wants the Hinkerfin. You only need a 5.0 kg. That is not like one fish that weighs that much. It's collectively. So I've actually caught this fish several times, and I own 33.2 kg. So that's one thing that causes a little bit of confusion. Thankfully, you don't have to go out there and find like a super large fish. It's the same with the whisker fish over here. I own 10 kg. I really only need 5 collectively. Now, how can you get these resources even faster without manually going out and doing them? Well, once you've actually acquired them, you can open up your dig Pear-pal if you want. And what this is, it pretty much duplicates items in exchange for time. So over here, this is my digging queue system. This is the ones I'm currently getting extra of. So we have the Hinkerfin. When this is done, I have 20 minutes left. I'll get 12.5. We have shining particles. I'll get 100 of these. So you can come over here. You have fish, you have insects, you have plants, and you have animals. And once you acquire one of these resources, you can get them easier. So for example, say I wanted to get some butterflies. We got pearl wings over here. I would click on this and I could get 1 duplicate for 4 hours, or I could set it for 20 hours and get 5 of these. So if you have a more like rare resource or an animal thing that you're time gated, like there's only a certain amount of these animals, you could go and do that. So for example, you can get the Beretsant feather. We know we need that. You could set this 20 hours. We'll end up getting 5. So you can do that passively. And it's just one way to get some extra resources. Another way is actually to go to your store and then go to Residence tab here. So this resets monthly. And what you can do is you can do the Tranquility Droplet or Surging Ebb. So Surging Ebb is some of the more rare resources. So for example, you're going to need Suspender's Fluff. I can exchange one of my Surging Ebb. I have 44 up here. I can only have 10 per month. I can only buy 10 of these per month. But I can exchange that to get this. So if you have some of these harder resources, you're struggling, maybe you don't like fishing, you could buy 10 of these if you wanted. Same with the Scarf Worm. The Tranquility Droplets, these are actually pretty easy to get. So you can buy a bunch of these if you don't want to go out and get bees. You don't want to go out and get pearl wings. I mean, this stuff's very easy to get. But just in case you didn't want to do that, you have this option here. How do you get this tranquility droplet? Every time you pull on a limited banner and you get a duplicate of like a 3 or 4 star, you're going to get tranquility droplets. When you get a duplicate of a 5 star, you get surging ebb. So that's kind of how this ends up working. And again, surging ebb is going to have some of the harder to get things like the scar form, but you can go out there and grind them. So that's another method that's going to save you a lot of time if you just don't like going out and farming. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple hotspots to get a lot of these resources very quickly. So again, we go to our outfit here, select all. We need a whole variety of stuff. We need scarf worms, you know, we need glimmergrass. We need like this whisker fish. There's actually a place you can get this without actually fishing it. There's other stuff like you need 3 bees, which you can get pretty much everywhere, 10 of the pearl wings. So here's a couple locations I like to go get a lot of these resources. Over here by this location, the Leisurely Angler's Flourish branch, so it's just south of where I'm actually at. We can teleport over there and get quite a few of these items, one of them being that fish, because let's be honest, not too many of us actually like going out and fishing in this game. So I'm going to get my net out, but as soon as you spawn in, you come over here to the right, you got this guy right here named Carpa. And what you can do is you can actually purchase this fish, like the full amount of weight that you ended up needing. So we click, I'd like to take a look here. And then you can only purchase them like one time, but you can exchange some blings for this stuff. Here's the fish you would need. You can buy 10 kg total. That's all you need. So then after that, you can get your net out. You can come over here. You can catch the bees. You need 3 of those. So we got 1, 2. You also are going to need this right here. So you can go ahead and groom that. We can swap back over here. The bees are all in this the flowers here. We have a bunch of the butterflies. They're going to be up in this location. So this will start you off in a pretty good area to be able to get a lot of stuff. We also have the butterflies over here. We got these little animals, the hair that you're going to need. And so you may be wondering, what do I do if I don't know where these items are? I don't want to keep watching YouTube videos. I don't want to keep looking up all these resources because we need a lot of them. Well, the game will actually allow you to track them. So again, go back to your miracle outfit, select all, and then let's go to one of these more difficult things. So like the scarf form, you probably don't know where that is. If you see it says go to collections down there on the bottom left of my screen, to press T for me, I would click on that and I can track it. So to unlock precise tracking, items collected is 7 out of 30. Once I collect 30 of these, I'll have like precise locations on where these are. But the game will still track them in such a great way that you don't really need precise tracking. So I would just hit track, right? And it would show a general location of where these are going to be. So I would then go ahead and teleport to the closest way spire. I'm going to go collect them, but watch what it does when I end up collecting these. You would then just follow your mini map at the top left of your screen. You see it has a little circle of where that item actually is. So once you get closer, it's actually going to swap and just be in a general location. The only issue is sometimes it might be high, sometimes it might be low, but we're just going to go over there and we see that it's kind of in this location, and each like animal is different. So for this one, you see they actually have a bunch of holes in the ground. So it's kind of like whack-a-mole. You just have to go over there with your net and then try and wait for it to pop up. So here we go. You just have to be kind of quick. We missed that one. Go over here. We got that one. And let's see, we should get another one. There's usually like 2 or 3 that'll pop up. Here we go. He's popping out there. So we got 2 and we are done with that one. Now, whenever you get all of them, if you look back at the map, you see it automatically switched to a different area. So if I were to go to my map, I didn't have to reset the tracking. It'll automatically take me to the next location. So then I could just fast travel to this way spire and then go get the other ones. So here we just landed in this fields area. As you see, there are a ton of these blue butterflies that we were needing. So you can get all of these over here. We got some more over here. And then let's make our way all the way back. So another great thing about this game is these are like all the items you need are not in like one specific area. They are all over the map. So you can farm up a lot of these every day. So here we are. They are in these 5 spots here. We just have to wait for them to pop up. We got one right there. And then we got to wait for this one. Oh, he's over there. Okay, he's coming out of this one. We'll grab him right there. And as you see, it changed to a different location again automatically. You can do that with all ingredients, all animals, and then just collect everything that you go by. As you see, like there's one of these little squirrels here. We're going to end up needing those as well. So let me show you another location to get a lot of this stuff. So one place I like to go to is all the way up here, the Wishing Woods. You have this waypoint over here called Farm Entrance, and we can teleport over there. And as soon as you land, you're going to see we got more bees over here. We got tons of butterflies over on this side, more bees. You have a bunch of these flowers here, which you are going to need to craft this outfit too. So we can collect this one, collect these, the ones that are always on the road. You're also going to need these ones. They're like little, they're kind of like dung beetles. You just go up there and collect the soul fruit off their back, and then you can swipe and catch the maskwing if you want. So collect, swipe, collect, and swipe. And I do recommend harvesting this tree over here, the Chronos tree, because you'll end up needing these stuff later on as well. So there we go. We got more soul fruit, 3 more right here, and we already collected 6 just from that. Another location I like to get stuff is all the way over here at the Desperation Orb warehouse. We're going to fast travel over there, and we need to groom some of the birds or the owls to get the feathers, and this is like the best place to actually get the owls. They are in several locations, and make sure again you're just collecting everything. It's going to make your life so much easier. That's that Starlit, Plum, and the essence that we needed. We got the owls up here. We're going to go up to the roof and collect this. Thankfully we can actually skip the screens now, so you can just grab that one. You can go over here, grab this one here, and then go down here. There's another one. Got that. Now don't leave this location. We're going to go back to the little warp spire that we needed, because there is something we're going to need to collect over here as well. And again, make sure you're picking these up right here. So we need the Starlit Plum to get the essence. We got more over on this side. We got some of these flowers to collect, and collect this, and then collect this. Once you get down to this little cave area, what you want to do is actually turn your game to nighttime. So we're going to go to the Run Pear-pal, and we're going to turn it all the way to night. We're going to hit confirm, back out, and then you're going to see this stuff. This is the Sizzpollen, so we can go ahead and collect that one. It has to be nighttime for this stuff to spawn. There's another one right here, and we have one over on this side too. So we can go ahead and collect that one. And then after that, again, just keep going back over here and seeing what you are missing. Target interference. We need some more of the soul fruit, so I'm going to go and track that real quick. I have precise tracking unlocked for this one. Okay, awesome. So that actually shows me literally every single location that it has on the map. But as you see, this one said soul fruit cannot be collected now, and I can't see it on the map because we have to switch it to day. So collection requirement is daytime. So I would then just go back and do the exact same thing. Go to Pear-pal, switch it to day, confirm, and we're good to go. Now I pull up my map and zoom in. Sometimes you have to zoom in a lot, and you can see I have a bunch over here. Let's see, are there any nearby me? I got some over here. And we have some down here. So that's closest to a warp spire. So I'm going to go to that location. Now let me show you another great location to get tons of these things that you're going to need. So over here in the Wishing Woods, here's the entrance, right? So you have this first place up here by the river in front of the Wish Inspection Center. Teleport over there. There are so many things that you need for this outfit in this location, so you can get them very quickly. One of them is those little like squirrel things. You're going to need those. We got some flowers over here we're going to need. As soon as you spawn in, we got these squirrels on this side. So you're just going to run up there and groom them. Collect that one. There's another one over here. Collect that one. You can go ahead and pick up these butter cones if you need them too, but you're not going to need them. We got another one over here. We got another one over here. Go ahead and pick up all of these. And then we're going to go back to the Way Spire because I want to show you another location that you can get some stuff. So over here by the river, you're going to see some more of the items that we ended up needing. So we're just going to go across here. And this is a great place to get a ton of these Starlit plums in the essence. So we'll grab that one, we'll grab that one, we'll grab that one. There's a bunch over here. We can collect this, collect this, collect this, and just keep going down the river if you need that. But then we're going to go back to the Wayspire again. And instead of crossing the bridge and going back to the Wayspire there, we're going to go backwards because we need these little blue flowers. So these ones are called Glimmergrass. We're going to collect that, collect that. We still need more of these lamp blooms. We're going to collect those. And you can follow this trail all the way down and get plenty of the Glimmergrass. And you need, I think, like 10 or so, something like that. But just keep collecting them. There's the butterflies again. You can come down here. There's some here. There's one right here. So let's see what other items we're missing. So we got the soul fruit. I showed you how to get scarfworm. Showed you how to get Maskwing. Looks like we need this Wisteriasol right here. This one's a little tricky to find, so I need 10 more to have precise tracking. We're going to track this one, and it's taking us over in this location. Let me zoom out real quick. Yeah, this is over here on the far left side of the map. So we're going to go to the top right island, Stone Stellis here, and we're going to teleport and grab this. And this item is, this island is actually great because you get a lot of different resources from this location too. This is actually one of my go-to areas, so I'm very hyped that it showed this location. We can of course get more of these, and I actually know right where this one is, so we would just go up over here to this area, and you're going to see it hanging over here on the left. So we would collect these, and this is what it looks like. So as you see, this one can be kind of tricky. We would collect that one and that one. It's showing that there's still some around here. Here we go. We got some right here. And it disappeared off of our radar. So now you know there's no more in this area. And it's showing me that there's some over on this side. But before we go back there, let me show you where another item is. We're going to go back to the warp spire that we just landed from. Instead of going this way, we're going to go over here to the backside. And we're just going to jump down. We're going to turn around. And you're going to see this item over here. So it's Windbloom. You're going to need some of that. We're going to collect a bunch of that. And then you can jump over here. And I remember there, yep, there's some over on this area. So just keep following these paths, these locations. And I promise you, you're going to finish this outfit so quickly. We collected that. And then we're going to collect this. And look at that. You're already done getting Windbloom. So very, very easy. There's also some more over on this side if you need it. So we can go collect that real quick. And look at what's on the side of it too. Collect all of those. And then there's the rest of the item that we need. So we're going to collect that. Alright, so let's see what else we need. We got Glimmergrass. We got the fish we need to go get. We need this fish. The Suspenders Fluff. You just find that the same way. Just track them. Wreath Fluff. Same thing. The Beretsant Feather. Like this one right here. These are all in the general, like the same location. So it actually is showing some are over here. We could teleport there. But the best place to get the Beretsant Feather is actually over here in Stoneville. I mean, they're like up here. They're over here. They're pretty much all over the place. You can even go here to Village Fork. And there's a great place to get this. You can also get one of the fish that we need. As soon as you land here, you can just turn around. And I think that there's like one Suspenders Fluff over here. And a couple of these Beretsant Feathers, which are these chickens. So you would just go over here and get these. And like I said, they are all over Stoneville. Track them and they'll take you from place to place. We got another one here. Here's this guy. Actually, I already got this like ferret guy for the Suspenders flower. Or the Suspender thing. And then we have this one over here. Let's go ahead and get him. Now let me show you how to get one of these fish that you need. So the fish that we are actually currently going to go for is the Kerchief Fish right here. We need a total weight of 5.0, so we can track it. And this fish pretty much spawns in any of the ripples over here at Stoneville down through the river here. So you can just go to any of the fishing locations here and fish it. It's usually like the third fish, sometimes the fourth fish. So I like to just go to any of these ripples in this river and then just keep fishing here to be able to get it pretty easily. It might take you about 2 of these fish to total the weight of 5. And like I said, it'll take you about like the third fish. And it's not in every single ripple. So you may end up catching 3 or 4 fish here in the ripple and not end up getting it. So you'll just have to keep going down the river and keep fishing until you get all of it. There we go. Once you see this animation here, you know that you got the fish that you ended up needing. There it is, the Kerchief Fish 2.8. So I would probably need about one more to be able to finish that out. And that's about it. So like the Aurosa and Bloom, you'll end up getting this from the main story. A lot of this stuff down here is super easy to get. You know, Cushion Fluff, the bee, the Floofeon is just a little dog. I showed you how to get the essences. The Windbloom showed you how to get that. That was that one flower. The Hooded Feather, you only need 3 of these. That was from those owls. I showed you how to get that. You only need 5 of the Beretsant Feather. That's a little chicken that we just got. The Hankerfin is just a different type of fish. It's actually an easier fish than the one we literally just got. We got the Wreath Fluff. You need 3 of those. 5 of the Manny Beetle. We can actually get those real quick. Let me show you how to get this one. So we're going to track that one. It shows us over here on the far left. So we're going to go back to that location that we got a lot of this stuff from. So these beetles are going to be found on like logs, and these ones you want to sneak up on. So you're going to see one as actually over here, and they are in various locations on the map too. So just take your time, don't scare them. Go up here close like this, and then when it glows, you can whack it, and that's how you end up collecting that. So we got one of those. You're going to need a couple of them. As you see, it ended up changing on my map to the next location. So we have some over here. I would just go back over there, look for a wooden log, and then do the same thing. Just go very slowly. So let's see if we can find this one. It's showing it's in this location. It's got to be these wood logs here. There it is on the side of that. So we're going to take our time, and we're going to go up here and grab this one. And I'm going to show you what happens. See, if you were to just like run, it's going to fly away and disappear. So just take your time with that one. But I think we are ready to craft our outfit. So we're going to go ahead and select all. We got all the items that we need. Let's go ahead and craft. I'm excited. This is the first time for me. We got Vibrant Gold Vines. We got Aurosa Bloom. Aurosa Traces. Gold Leaf Ascent. Golden Diadem. Golden Butterfly. A Gold Bud Promise. Radiant Blossom. And we have the full outfit. Now, there are several evolutions, and that's the bad part. They are very hard to actually get the evolution. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at it. Look at it. So here's the outfit. It looks like it has elegant. Yeah, highest stats in elegant and sweet. There it is. Gorgeous. We're going to hit save on this one. And then let's look at the evolutions real quick. And here it is, Wishful Aurosa. So we have this one over here. This one is blooming. It's like a purple style. We got this one over here, which is Daybreak. This one might be my favorite, actually. And then we have this one, which is Shadow. Okay, maybe this one's my favorite. I don't know. So to get this, you're going to need to collect the duplicates of the outfits. You're going to need 100,000 bling. 300 thread of purity, which isn't hard, but you need 7 heartfelt thoughts. This is the hard part, okay? So you're going to need that for each of these. You're going to need 7 heartfelt thoughts and a duplicate of the outfit. So how do you get the heartfelt thoughts? As you see, I only have 3 of them. That's the bad thing. So let's go ahead and teleport real quick to a warp spire. So go to any warp spire. And you're going to have to do this thing called a Realm of Breakthrough. And you see, you get a reward of Heartfelt Thoughts. You only get one single one of these per week. So you have to run this thing. It takes 60 energy. But at the bottom left, you see mine says resets in 17 hours. After that resets, it'll say like 6 days and, 23 hours, 59 minutes. And then I'll have a chance of getting, or not a chance, it's a guarantee. I'll be able to get another Heartfelt Thought, which will give me 4. So you would have to do this for 7 weeks just to get one evolution. So if you started this in like December when this game first came out, to be able to get all evolutions and you did this every single week, it's going to take you till like April to get all evolutions, which is crazy. But it's something long-term to grind for, and it is a miracle outfit, so it makes sense. But that's it for the video. I hope this guide helped you out. I hope it was detailed enough. I didn't want to make it like super long, so I was trying to cram as much information as I possibly could. But I do hope it helped you out a lot. If it did, help me out. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.